Okay, so we've just there's been a 4v4 just launch. It's on a version of the map. Didn't catch the name. I'll try and check it near the end. It's but it does encourage Navy. So yeah, it's got that old school vibe about it with these helicarriers, smaller bridge, land bridge in the middle, and okay, yeah. So you can only do navies down south. Um, but this is still here for someone to capture. We see the players on either side doing the Navy have moved their MCVs up here initially and dropped a building. And Green here taking advantage of that to put a naval yard there as well as here before starting this, and has done all of that before Yellow or Red here have even gotten close. Yellow has just been focused. Yeah, they've moved their MCV all over, to be honest. So, yeah, it looks like they've been focused on that. We'll see if that costs them. It does look like Red's got a sub 10, Red's Soviet. So, yeah, I'll do an intro of all the players in a moment. But, yeah, just quickly you can see Green definitely has the upper hand here. And is likely to break through and wipe this out before these guys even get started. So yeah, team one, we've got Twisted Chef in red. In pink, we have Rochelle. Orange is Rambo 787. And yellow is Miller. Team 2, we have Back in Action 21. I believe teal here is Tyrant Red. Yeah, blue is Triggermate. And green is Ogun doing the Navy. Yeah, so this, yeah, we see this now, Ogun. You don't see it a lot in the other games. I think it's been turned off in the Subjet version, is why. But gaps are good, but mobile gap generators on top of gaps are even better because it just makes it immune to spy plane and makes it really fucking hard to get these things. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Green working his way through the helicarriers, has his first cruiser out, fourth war factory up. Huge head start, although Yellow now has done these naval yards, so you can quickly see if you're just spamming destroyers, you can quickly catch up because these cruisers do take a while to build. Okay, but he's got two now. Can't show you the view with this gap here. I'm not 100% what Ogun can see of that, but certainly, yeah, as this battle wears on, a couple of cruisers to snipe these targets will definitely come in handy. We see V2s from both sides, Red in particular on Team 1, coming into support. They are just auto-firing on this for the moment, but if any destroyers get in range, he can target those manually. Blue with a handful and a few more here. So they've broken through in the bottom, 3 cruisers now. I mean, that's heaps for Ogun. See what he does. It's possible he may want to switch back to destroyers just to match these numbers and overwhelm it. That does look like what he's done. The other thing is he needs to get in here and actually scout to use those cruisers. So, yeah. See how this develops. But yeah, you can see now with 4 more factories here and a decent economy, these destroyers are just popping out as fast as he likes. Yellow got a single cruiser out now, so yeah, you know, not as one-sided as I thought it might be. I think they're even now on naval yards. And cash for both, and economy looks okay, although this is a bit untidy, but it's, you know, I guess he set them further back as well to maybe make up for that, so making a bit of ground down here, but it is hard. It's only 2 squares wide, and some of the squares have these rocks as well. So yeah, it is kind of single file. It's and going into the shroud like this with the gap is it's just difficult to make much headway. A couple of subs here from Red. I don't think they're going to be super useful in this battle. Okay, one of the sub-10s, one of the naval yards rather, has just gone down. Destroyers now into the sub-10. The V2 is really effective here. You can see the destroyers taking massive damage. Good range too. So yeah, just really good just to dot around here. If you're going to have a naval battle, if you can do it in range of some V2 or some artillery, it definitely helps. Yeah, steady line of destroyers just been coming. Green's starting to get low on cash, but has now dropped the third refinery. The Navy build can be very expensive, so we'll just see how yellow and green go with their cash numbers. But green, yeah, green's cleared this now. Trying to really scout with these guys. If he can get at these gaps and these buildings, he'll get a big advantage. So he's just taken that naval yard down again. So yeah, it does look like green has secured this, but still the building radius is still here, and he's got a bit of production behind him. As we see, yeah, look, the destroyers popped up instantly as soon as he's dropped that. Too risky to come through here with this number of V2s defending. You're just going to die instantly, but it might be worth breaking through here just to get a cruiser through to do the scouting, just because they have those extra hit points. Then again, with this many V2s, that's quite a lot of support for Team 2 there. So yeah. Okay, purple's just quit. Back in action. That's a shame. Find out what happened there. Just texting the group chat, see what they say. Yeah, so we'll still get an interesting naval battle out of this. It is still 3v4, and honestly, tank numbers were in Team 1's favour anyway, so still an even-ish battle. Okay, green in here now. He's got one of the gaps. Yeah, really not making much progress. You'd imagine the cruisers will get this naval yard pretty quick. Yep. If he can get this other gap, then he's laughing. He'll be able to use his cruisers to just quickly tidy this up. And then the V2s really have no reason to be there, and they'll pull back. Yeah, you can see this single file has just disintegrated. He is trying to break through here now. It's just hard to get them through in sufficient numbers to be survivable, really, isn't it? The V2's working on this here too, so there is a way through here now, and yeah, instantly we see the cruisers react to that. Naval yard going down there. See if the V2s react, because they are firing on the helicarriers. They're not targeting this automatically. Yeah, one or two. Okay, these ones at the back have realised, well, weren't firing, so, but yeah, the ones at the front, I think, just kept going. So he's getting there. He's definitely keeping the Navy out, Yellow's Navy out of this pond. Just whether he can really deal with these land buildings to secure this area or not. More destroyers though, lots of cash, fourth refinery. So yeah, he's not neglecting his economy, which is good. Yellow, I mean, it's working for him, but I guess he's not building cruisers either. The cruisers is what kills you. So, okay. Oh no, they've all gone red. I was going to say that little group might have been enough to get close, but yeah, it just goes to show. And look, yeah, yellow. he got auto-targeted, but he was bringing some mobile gaps into range as well to help confuse matters, but this does only look like a matter of time. We'll come back to that. Just see Orange getting up here for a scout. Teal had half closed it, but yeah, just you can see these areas where Orange has gotten through that need to be plugged. Blue, yeah, hasn't learned that lesson, and Blue's getting sniped here by V2s as well. The bases, I'll just show you without too much commentary. These helicarriers are nearly all done. Red Air's inbound, decent numbers though, flying straight over some rockets. Clearing the pond maybe, or going past it? Going past. See how many survive and get their shots away here. It's not clear. Might be Teal Refinery. Is their target? Yep. So he gets that one. Might get another one. Teal's got two more though, and he's not losing his heart. Okay, an engineer got in there. Might be enough to have saved it. No, just they were very low. Yeah, it was just the last bits of ammunition. So yeah, only just. But yeah, look, he's still got two. He's got spare harvesters. He can rebuild that and be up and running again in a moment. Yeah, they've gotten that gap out of there now. These cruisers can, yeah, clearing these V2s now. Just yeah, the naval yard coming back. The ship production has stopped, so I'm guessing he's getting another cruiser out at the moment. But yeah, with the gap gone, I mean, yeah, if you can clear these buildings here, then yellow just has no ability to rebuild, and you've got it. So maybe, oh, it does look like there's a fourth one in there. Okay, destroyers now. Okay, it must have just built. So yeah, if it were me, I'd be bringing these right in and just dealing with these buildings first, and then pulling them back. The middle has been occupied. Pretty well plugged up at the moment now. I think, yeah, blue reacted to those V2s. Green in decent numbers despite the focus on Navy. Teal choppers just sniping a few war factories here from pink. Pink in pretty good numbers. Yellow really has no tanks to speak of. Orange, a smattering. Red is only V2s and they're all down here. Okay, so yeah, mobile gap. The difference, the trick with the mobile gap is, though, it is auto-targeted by cruisers, whereas gap building is not, so that is something to watch out for. Sorry about that. Yeah, fifth naval yard down here with those two makes 7. He's built round, he's got more gaps now. This is all covered with gaps. Yellow's managed to rebuild the gap, but yeah, look, red losing all of those V2s. Just, okay, no, he's realised, so he's pulling them back. Still has these that are vulnerable. Destroyer is now able to get in here and find the gap and destroy it. And then, yeah, the cruisers can just pick off whatever's left. Capturing the island and a gap or two out here, and some AA is also good under these battles. Whether that's you or a teammate that does it for you, it makes it really hard to do this. Gap's gone down. I think one of the mobile gap generators went down. There was another power plant too, I think. So yeah, they're getting into it now. This is all now at risk. Yellow trying to maintain the build radius with a silo. Yeah, cruiser fire on the power plant now. That won't take long. There it goes. The silo is there. Don't know if they can see that or not. Although with GPS, you would imagine they can. Yeah, he's got one cruiser up here now that's spawned out of this. So yep, south is basically 99% secure, but just do need to watch that there. It's definitely in cruiser range. But now he's taking cruisers north to the middle to support the break-in, essentially, or at least to push Team 1 back from the middle. Yeah, I'm going to guess he can't see that for whatever reason. I don't quote me, but I think there is a way to maybe it'll allow you to build the tech center to get the cruiser upgrades, but it won't give you the GPS. Could be talking in my ass there, but that's the only explanation I can think of to explain why Ogun can't see this, because it's unlike him to leave that there. He knows the significance. Okay, Orange has been busy up here though, and captured a few things. Got the chrono, he's got the Iron Curtain, he's got the nuke. Didn't catch any of the lobby rules before the game, so yeah, we'll check those at the end. Cruiser's now in range. So yeah, Pink was in good numbers initially, but a lot of V2s are all that's left now. So yeah, he's been grinding into this area by the looks of things. And now, yeah, Team 2 have recovered. And yeah, I mean, look at Ogun, very, very well played to manage all of this and still get 4 war factories out and be able to contribute here with tanks. Teal, 5 war factories, 6, 7, 8. Blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 and 8 by the looks of things. Bit of air developing as well by the looks. So yeah, despite losing a player, Team 2 all of a sudden looking very much in control of this game for whatever reason. Like the reinforcements aren't coming, but the numbers are. Looks like maybe there was an airstrike there. Orange has only got 3 war factories. Yellow has 1, but is only putting out mobile gaps with them. Pink, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No cash is Pink's problem. Bit of a traffic jam here. So only 1, and yeah, no harvesters going here. So only a fraction of his cash is coming in at the moment. Red getting some V2s, but they're all the way back here, not where they need to be. So yeah, Orange, yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Still hasn't dealt with that silo. Yeah, see, he's captured here now, he's built here. He may even just try and get some units over here with Navy if he can get away with it. Yeah, we see Red was focused on his air, but still, they're just flying straight, so you've got a moment there to bring those guys up. Okay, Orange and Red working together. Pink's just now trying to plug that gap, but yeah, with those cruisers, anyway, we'll follow the airstrike. They're spreading out, so they got around the back. There was a hole in the air defense. Still a little bit exposed. Couple of choppers going to go down. Orange is after that refinery. Red's after this one. Okay, an engineer got in that and repaired it. Okay, yeah, one of them snipes the engineer there, and so the red chopper's got that one. I don't think they'll get this, no. So yeah, not a bad airstrike that. Teal aware of that problem now. And look, if they were on the air limit, we can see Teal's choppers are rebuilding. Blue's full of MiGs, Pink's now full of MiGs, so yeah. Although some of this is in range of the cruisers, and if he now and then gets cruisers up on this lane, they a lot of this, maybe up to this line, will be exposed, judging from the difference there. So, okay, Orange does have some numbers now. That came all of a sudden. A few more war factories are out. Teal starting to push through. Don't know what Orange was attempting up here. It was maybe trying to cover something, or maybe they were parked there and I just missed it. But yeah, look, it's hard because he's got to try and plug the gap, but he's in range of cruisers, so he's kind of got to stay away. And Team 2 kind of free to do whatever. Pink's pulled back to here. Red's sort of trying to defend and line up and stay out of range of cruisers, but Blue can just go around him. Yeah, Blue over here scouting now. Couple of cruisers on this shore just to keep these guys honest too, might be useful. Stop any V2s coming in to try and swoop on this. Or a gap and a gap. Cruisers and a gap would be very good. Blue air was up, quite a lot of choppers. Hitting a war factory. He's rebuilt it straight away, must have had it waiting. Another war factory. Yeah. Yeah, ammo left, so gonna target more. Is sustaining fire from the destroyers and the rockets, so he is taking a loss, but this is a good, you know, if he's gonna wipe out half of his war factories just at the time that Red's getting attacked, so, you know, a good tactical use of the air there. Yeah, he's got some tanks in here to scout. It's not doing much with them. Although he's got MiGs up. No, I think they're going for another war factory. So yeah, Red. Yeah, look, we can see this cruiser firing this far in. Yeah, another Red war factory going to the MiGs. Nice formation flying. So yeah, look, Red in the space of 2 minutes. Has been pretty well eliminated from this game. Yeah, look, the only tanks that were here were Orange and Pink, and Blue's just keeping them occupied. Teal's here causing havoc. Cruisers are causing havoc. Blue's causing havoc. Green's here keeping these at bay as well. So pretty well total domination here, and all three players sort of working together on Team 2. Wants to stay away from this lake. You can see the destroyer fire as soon as these tanks stop. They're just, yeah, dying instantly, basically. So yeah, despite Orange getting this, although is that the nuke firing? See if okay, yeah, it was okay. I was about to wonder out loud if super weapons were actually on, but we've just seen the first nuke there. So yeah, placed it well. I'm gonna guess that was his barracks. I think there was some infantry, and just judging from where he started his build, you know, MCV, power, barracks, kennel. So, but yeah, look, massive numbers now to the point where it's actually a problem getting through. But they're doing it without taking fire, so they can just sort that out. Teal airs inbounds. Not a lot of Teal vehicles. Yeah, used them here and then just must have been at the back of the queue again with that build order. But look, he's about to use his air, and his V2s are still here, just sniping away. Does look like Pink's the target. Sure enough. Maybe get the second war factory too. Bit of friendly fire from the rocket men. Yeah, he does get it. If it misses and hits a building, it almost does the same damage as a V2. It's yeah, it's crazy sometimes. Okay, yeah, Teal just moving into some V2s. He's very soft here, but he's just look greens now. Brought his entire army. He's got the most tanks. After doing all of the Navy, he now has the most tanks on the battlefield. So maybe a function of him not being in the battle earlier, but still, to be able to catch up is is essential, and he's done really well. Really good economy. Like five, what's that? 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with 2 harvesters each. No one's in each other's way. They're all just harvesting nicely. Yeah, green here, just going to clean up north. With it, yeah, if his GPS is up, he'll know that at least there's a gap generator here. So this is all going to go down. See if he's tidy enough to check this corner before he moves on. He's gotten close, but it does look like he's sort of maybe going to go past it. It's really their first time scouting over here too. So you see red is airborne. I think I just saw teal MiGs take off too, no blue MiGs. Okay, power, although some of them turned off. No, they're just... No, okay. Red on teal war factories now. Yeah, like it's the same move as here, but when you're not able to then apply any pressure to teal's tank numbers at the same time, it's not going to be hard for teal to recover from this. Quite the manoeuvre happening over here. 2 big groups now going in opposite directions, drawing away Orange's attention. He didn't end up dealing with this, so we'll see how long that takes him. So I think, yeah, 2 forces there. It looks like maybe just testing the waters with both of them, and whichever way Orange reacted, he was going to push in with the other one, which is doing here. And barely even lost any tanks or hit points at all with that. And Orange just, don't know, they've sort of given up. I don't know what to do. Orange is maybe reacting to this, or is he just parking them up here for safety? That is going to give that location away potentially, if Ogun wasn't aware of it already. Green in there now. I don't see that he's going to go down. Blue's down here, so I'm going to switch to that in a moment. Are there any engineers in range? Doesn't look to be. Is he? No, I think he tried to move it or sell it. Either way, it's gone. Yeah, blue in here now. Getting the gap would be the best thing while he's here, just to open up this vision for air. Although he is sending air in behind these tanks, so maybe he's going to do that with his air. They did end up getting that silo. If they hadn't scouted this already, then they definitely have now, apart from the gap. So we'll see what this air does. No, it's just pre-positioned here, let them land. Teal coming down as well. We just saw a couple of, another power plant go down against pink. Hasn't grouped these guys that well. And there's quite a few rockets here. What's he after? Refineries? Yeah, okay. Just didn't seem like... I mean, it's a worthwhile target, just, for all of that work and losing all these rockets, it didn't make the hugest amount of sense. And the tank scare, having scouted and not done anything about that gap, just had me a bit thrown. Blue Minx. Yeah, he's not going to have enough, but I guess he's seeing that there's no engineers around, so he's potentially just going to chip away at it. And Teal's not far away with his ground assault. There we go. Gap's finally gone now. Yellow is out of this area now entirely, I think. What's been happening up here? Okay, missed. I think the first force that got in sort of fizzled down here after getting that MCV, and this might have been his second force, and that's now contained. He never did come up here. Okay, we're just seeing pink quit. Red packing his MCV to get away from this. V2 is just tidying all of this up now. Follow the MCV. Yeah, so look, not bad from Orange there. Was a little bit down on more factories for parts of that game, but recovered. And look, the game was already lost, to be fair. So losing that MCV to inevitable pressure, but if his team was still in this game and that's all that had happened, then he'd still be in this game. So he's played well. They're really good at work from team 2, I guess. They're going to win. They lost that player, managed, recovered from very low tank numbers to get back in it, and utter dominance from Green on the naval front, which really helped them, turn the tide in the middle. Orange also moving his MCV. Don't know. Okay, Reds is over here. I don't think the cruisers are going to hit it unless he tries to anticipate and uses a force fire, or he stops. So just trolling Team 2. Why not? A lot of these tanks aren't firing. Okay, he's had to stop and turn around though. Doing a lot of damage, Green, to his own vehicles. Okay, there's the match. We'll get the stats, and I'll also check the game lobby just so we can confirm what the rules were. So unsurprisingly, Ogan, Green, top of the table there. And also unsurprisingly, the surviving players from Team 2 all round were a good effort. I don't think, look, just on ore and units killed, basically, they're only just getting equal on par with the third best on Team 2. So interesting game. We'll check the lobby. Here's the lobby. Tech level was 8. Super weapons were on. So they would have had all that GPS vision. And nukes eventually got in the game, but I think we only did see the one drop. No crates, which does slow the nukiness down sometimes. Unfortunately, it's just saying use a map and not the actual map that it was. But it was might be like IronRush 1 Navy each or something along those lines. But anyway, good game, and hope you enjoyed.